Thank you. Guys, I've mentioned beginning stream, but I think because I was drinking, I completely completely left my mind. But I said I would watch this clip made by Willie. I want to watch it with you guys. If it's fine, I'll put it. Clip by. Yeah, clip. Yeah, you haven't seen it already. It's on the Discord. It's so awesome. It's gonna be really cool. Sorry, by the way, I mentioned it and I was like, oh, and then I played the game because I forgot I said it until now. Okay, let's give it a listen. Wait, kanpai. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, warm tea. Cold drink warm tea. Awesome. Okay, let's watch. Karaki really hates this guy. I hate him so much. I'm gonna punch him. This is editing. Jump on him. Jump. Step on you like a little bug. I killed Magalore. He's not nice. He's terrible. Content for the next clip. Wahaha. I'm watching it right now. Yeah. Is it weird hearing me double? Death compilation. You should compile every single time Magalore dies. Yeah, let's watch him die. Wait, that's me. I'm dying. No. Did I die? I died. Didn't I? Oh, no. That's part of it. Too many spikes. This boss fight was too hard. Riffin, welcome in. Day 5. Yay! Don't you understand, Magalore? Even if you were the strongest being in the entire universe, you couldn't defeat Kirby. What? No! That was unexpected. The third fight. I really thought he died for real that time. Darn it. Okay, tomato time. No tomato time. I need the hamburger. No. Kirby is the best game for architects. You heal by eating food. Kirby games are always innocent until final boss. Yeah, and the final boss looks cute as heck too. Bye, Magalore. For real this time. Yeah! Kill him. Don't worry, I got this, you guys. Oh. Hey, that last part wasn't Magalore. Perfectly cut screen. Perfect ending. That was a really good clip. Amazing. Putty. That was so good. 34 LG, welcome in. Welcome. Oi. Welcome in. It was so good. It was so awesome. but maybe I should have showed this one before, but I tweeted it. And make sure you follow Pink Demon on YouTube for really cute neural clips as well. This is very good. Yeah. Or else I'll beat you over the head with a baseball bat. Let's watch another one. Another one. That's the best I can do. Put the reverb on this time. Add the game to the suggestion. I hear it's very good. I hear it's so good. I gotta play it. Video wasn't listened? No, it's okay. I'm so glad you have linked it somewhere where I can play it and show everybody and watch it. I thought you'd give up. The song? The game? Yeah, of course, peanut butter jelly time. Wiener and wiener. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. If I don't finish it, I'm gonna eat 5 carrots. By the way, I did finish it. So ha. No carrots for you guys. No carrot content. Remembers this stream. No carrots. No carrots. Yet. Well, too bad. I'm not gonna make any more bets. No more bets. 5 whole carrots. No, the baby ones. Baby carrots only. Nothing ever escapes you, huh? Boy sees it all. Boy, all-seeing Oracle Eye. What's the time limit? I thought long and hard about this one. One year. One year.
I love this dog like you wouldn't believe.
To think about it, that one. Hey, Isa, welcome in. Hey, it's me on the telly. It's me, I'm on the telly. 3 months. This is made by Pink Demon Clip. And you, I love it so much. No, I'll play it so that I can learn this. I just realized whenever I talk like that, I'm about to make some false promises. No, just that game. I'm British. One at a time. You weren't supposed to know. You don't have to list all of the games I Can also show the Yoshi one. That one, I don't know if I could show it since I don't have it on browser. If I have it unlisted or something, I could put it on. It's really good. Yoshi! I'm not British. It's in a collection. I can't show it to you guys. I don't want to show. It's a complicated process. It's much. The scene is made for YouTube stuff. But the Yoshi one will be. I have Chinese version. Yeah, that's okay. Which I was holding off on sharing that one since I'd really like if people could find Willis' channel and so he could get credit for it. You can link it. Please do. Okay. Those are the ones that I have now. I'll go on just chatting and then I'll wait for it and then I'll show it again. me a second. Oh, give me a second. Ba-bum. I'll play some music. Wop. By the way, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a great day. My mouth is going well. I'm drinking, so I'm going ow 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 ow. Are foxes real? You're looking at one. No, I'm just kidding. Not a fox. Did I finish a bottle? No, I didn't finish a bottle yet. As I mentioned, I'm not very... I don't drink so often. Kanpai! No. Oh. Kanpai! So good! Kanpai! It sure feels good to have, like, my strength back, I suppose. I was feeling so weak when I was sick. I didn't even want to, like, leave my bed. And I was just worried the whole time. I was like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna stream? I can't even take care of myself. How am I gonna get on stream and do all this and do all that? My voice sounds terrible. My coughing sounds awful. I'm sneezing and sniffling. It was so crazy. And I've been sick for a while too. Only just recently I started feeling a bit better. But it feels so good to feel better. I didn't realize I could have so much energy. It was such a struggle to, like, even stream before, but I was able to stream for like 8-9 hours when I started feeling better. So I'm so happy about that. Kong kong. Cheers to recovery! Cheers! Kanpai! Wisha! Blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Brand Wars? Oh yeah. Brand Wars. The Brand Wars. I don't know. I don't know, but there's a Chex Quest 2. We didn't beat Chex Quest 2. That one's... I want to play that one, but it got really long with Brand Wars 2. So I saved it for Brand Wars 3. Chex Quest 2. I don't know when the next one's gonna be. Do you guys know that there's a lot of brands in Brand Wars? Oh wait, sorry, not Brand Wars. I mean, when they make stuff. When they make stuff. I don't know if we could play the pop. I don't know if we could play the Corn Pops one, but that one would be kind of funny too. That one you have to raise a little baby corn pop. You have to raise a little baby corn pop, and then it becomes an adult and it has hair. And it was my favorite game when I was a kid. Besides SpongeBob SquarePants movie demo. I didn't have internet. So that's all I had. I only had SpongeBob SquarePants movie demo, and I only had Spider Solitaire. Yeah. Cause I didn't have internet. I had a computer though, and I would draw on MS Paint. Bard, welcome in. Same. I remember there was lots of games you could play on your TV too. I played this one. It was Disney Princess. It was a Disney Princess game, and you could make a fortune teller with it. And then I brought it to school one time, and everybody really liked it. Well, yeah, I'll play it just now. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for you making clips of me. It really, how do I say this? When you guys like draw stuff for me or make clips for me, like even just the regular Twitch clips, like these edited, like really awesome, crazy effort clips and stuff like that, makes me really happy. It's like you guys are telling me, I really like the stuff that you're doing, Koragi, and I want to show my appreciation, so it makes me feel nice. Whenever I get like a new art or a new clip or something, I just stare at it, or I just stare at it, or I just watch it over and over and over again. The Yoshi clip. Thank you so much. Koi, let's watch it together. Let's watch it. Let's see. This one I watched already, but I want to show you guys. Well, I watched the other one too, so it's okay.
Oh my god. This is the cutest thing in the world. Come back. I want to be friends.
Let me make
See that
myself
cave?
smaller.
I think some of Yoshi's favorite food is back there. Yoshi?
Yoshi.
No. Yoshi's in this game?
Yoshi.
Where's Yoshi? I came here for one dinosaur.
Is Yoshi a
Where's
dinosaur?
Yoshi? I'm not playing. I'm not
That is
even
a
asking anymore.
dragon.
Where is he?
Yoshi.
Here? What's that?
Oh, this one. Good clip.
Stop! That's...
Bad
I
Yoshi.
can't even be mad at that. I hate it.
Where's Fakemodachi? I want Fakemodachi and Fat Yoshi.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Yoshi!
I want
Yoshi, Yoshi, Yoshi!
Fakemodachi like a Totoro. And then I'm gonna go lay on Totoro.
Oh my god, Yoshi!
This music.
This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. Of course you become Yoshi. What was I
Become
thinking?
Yoshi.
I'm so silly thinking you would ride on Yoshi. Of course you become some demonic combination of Mario and Yoshi.
I hate it.
Look what they've done to you. You and me. Look what happened to us. Look what they made us become. I hate it. I hate it. It's not cute. It's not cute. I'm done with this game. That's it. That was the last straw. I can't believe this. This is the worst possible ending ever.
There's flying mushrooms.
I'm so disappointed right now. I can't believe this.
I was first of all, first of all, I was so sad about that. I really thought you could ride on Yoshi and you can go Yahoo! Yahoo! But it looks so terrible. Don't ever make Mario combinations ever again. It's like they tried to. It's like they saw Bowser and they're like, oh, people love it when we combine Peach with other things. Let's combine Mario with the stuff. And then they made that abomination. What the hell? Cursed Mario. Cursed Mario Yoshi. My hopes and dreams were crushed in an instant. I didn't have time to even process it. I was like, wait, what? That's just Mario Yoshi. Man, screw them for doing that. That was messed up. How could they do this? They took Yoshi and they made him uncute. All it takes to make something uncute is to put Mario mustache on it. Vex? Ew! No! Delete that! That's terrible! Shigeru Miyamoto! Hey, did Miyamoto even... Is he the one making the levels for Mario? I can't tell. What the flip? Why did Miyamoto do this? Bruh. Someone should make Koragi Yoshi. I could make Koragi Yoshi. I make Koragi Elephant during Mario Wonder. I wonder if I can show you guys. You guys were like, that's sus, Koragi. Wowie zowie! What? I can't find it. I cannot find it. I don't know how to find it. Miyamoto did make levels for Mario 1. They used graph paper jumbo. That's amazing! I wonder if that's why... If that's how they made Mario Maker levels. Oh man! Mario Maker! I gotta play it again. It's so fun! I freaking love Mario Maker. I think the funniest levels are just the ones like clearly made by children. It's so fun. There's me, the elephant! Elephant Koragi. Yeah, I wanna play Little Timmy levels. They're funny. They don't know how to spell, and they don't know how to like put stuff into the level. And they make like the worst traps ever. They make like doors that's like, if you pick the wrong door, you just die. It's so funny. I drew this for Mario Wonder when it came out. And Elephant Koragi. And then Wowie Zowie. Maybe you should get better at picking doors again. Well, it's not like I understand the Monty Hall problem. I still don't get it. I watched the video on stream and everybody was trying to explain it to me, but I still couldn't understand it. So you have 3 doors. You pick a door. At that point, it's 1 out of 3 chance that you get the door that's good, right? Then the host reveals 1 bad door. And then he asks you if you would like to change your door. At that point, if you decide to switch, it would become a 50% chance that you get the right door. Right? I don't get it. How could it be that way? Because... I mean, you already picked one that was bad, right? So that one's gone. Wouldn't it just be the same thing anyways? How come if you pick the new door, it might be different? He's trying to trick you. Don't trust the host. I don't get it. From 33% chance to a 50% chance. I get that part, but why would switching it make it a 50% chance instead? Because he already revealed the bad door, right? So wouldn't it already be 50% chance if I didn't switch it? I just don't get it. I can't understand this. Just imagine the door that died is getting eaten by the one that didn't get picked. Yeah, that one just got like a little goat on the other end of it. It'll make more sense to say if you pick the random door between the two again, I think. Oh. I guess that's part of it, but they always phrase it as 3 doors, right? I think, yeah, it definitely would make more sense if it was... It's not picking a random door, it's switching. Yeah, but the one that you have is already a possibly good door. So it's the same thing, right? Not picking the one you assume the next one you may pick may or may not be the right door. Higher chance for a car and a goat to be between the two that you didn't choose. What? I guess if you look at it like that. Hey Hawker, welcome in. I'm a little bit tipsy right now. Not that much. And I'm trying to understand the Monty Hall problem of probability. The one where there's 3 doors and then there's a car in behind one door and 2 goats behind the other door. You pick one of the doors. Then the host reveals one door that is bad. Now you can decide between if you want to switch it or not. Wait a second, the host knows which one you have is good and which one is bad. Oh, okay. I get it. Let's say, for example, you were to pick the door that was a goat door, right? Then the other 2 doors remaining is a car and a goat. Then he reveals the one that is a goat. Now there's a 100% probability that the other door is going to be a car. Something like that. But if you picked the first time around, it's a 33% chance that you got the car. So it's a lesser chance that you were to pick the car the first time around than it is... then it's a higher percent chance that the second door will be a car if you were to pick the second time. Right? Goat is a good deal anyway. Yeah, you could buy a wife with like 5 of them, maybe. Like a really good wife with 5 goats. Just gotta enter 4 more car show. Enter 4 more TV car show stuff. The host was Galactus. Yeah, if Galactus hosts a game show door and he asks you to choose one, and then there's Minecraft Steve and the pickle juice water behind the door. Not 100, but it shoots up from 33 to 66. Oh! Yeah. 66% chance. So that's how that works, yeah. So that's how that works. Okay, I get it. Guys, I understand it now. If you guys need help, I can explain it to you. You guys need help? Do you need help? Explain it? Okay, I can explain it to you. Save them. I'll save the goats. Okay. I can teach it to you. Okay. First, there's 3 doors. Not like the band, 3 doors down. Like 3 doors. Okay, 3 doors. You see 3 doors? I'll make it bigger. Okay. You pick, let's say you pick this door. Green door, right here. The secret port. That's not part of the problem. Let's say you pick this one. And let's say, for example, you had the car in this one. Okay, blue is good. Good. And then red, bad. Bad. Let's say you picked it right the first time. Then the host reveals one of these doors, which has the bad door, yeah? He reveals this one. Now this one's out of the equation. Okay, now he says, would you like to switch your door? You have one door, would you like to switch to this one? But the host knows that which door is right and which one is wrong. Wait, I'm confused. Yeah. Now it's 50% if you switch it. Your odds jump from 33% to 50%. Like that? Is that right? It's supposed to be 1/3 if you stay and 2/3 if you switch. What? 2/3? How is it 2/3? Why does switching increase it? Because when you first began, you have 3 doors. And now that you know one is nothing, now you have 2 doors. So it's a higher chance. There's a neat little table that explains every option. Okay, I'm not good at explaining. Let's look at this. Okay. Alright, so let's say you pick the first door, you got the prize door, and then you don't switch. If you don't switch, you win. If you do switch, you lose. And then let's say you pick one, and you got the wrong one. If you don't switch, then you lose. If you do switch, you win. Oh, that makes sense. There's just more possibilities that you win if you were to switch. Hey, this actually makes sense now. So they're just writing out the conditions where you win and you lose. Okay. Infinite chocolate hack. Well, it's still a probability, but there's a higher probability, I suppose. You have more options where you win if you switch than if you were to lose. Your first choice will always be a 1 out of 3 chance, so staying can't possibly increase. Not sure why it jumps to 2 or 3 when you switch. Cause if you switch, it's between one and the other one instead of 1 and 2 of them. Even if you could lose. Yeah. Remember, worries, Koragi. I could bring a live lobster at the TSA as long as in a clear plastic container. But what if it dies in the air? No. Cause one door at the other begins strong. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? I guess this makes sense to me now. Because of this table. How about a dead one? Dead lobster. It might stink up the plane. I know you can't bring durian. Cause like the smell of it is so bad that it makes people not comfortable or something. But if you can bring a live lobster, what if your live lobster dies in the air and then it starts like stinking up the plane from dying? What is this double standard here? I suppose the odds would be higher because of all the possibilities. If you were to stay the same, you get a 1 out of 3 chance. But if you were to switch, then there's more scenarios where you would win. Something like that. And then they arrange a lobster funeral. No lobster's gonna get a funeral, that's for sure. What if I tape the durian to the top of the plate? They're not gonna let you do that. I heard you can't bring liquids, but you can bring them if they are frozen. Mayhaps. I mean, it's not like you could use any frozen liquids without like melting it somehow, right? Or I have no idea. Well, if you bring your grandma dies in the middle of the plane. That's no. You can melt it after a TSA. Gee, you're not supposed to reveal this information. No! Okay, next time when I wanna bring water with me to the TSA, I'm gonna freeze it. And then I'm gonna crush it up against the wall so I could have ice cold water. Did you know your TSA can see your genital? Ew! No one's gonna be in there, right? Wait, so if you put a little tiny hamster in the suitcase, your TSA can see your hamster's genitals? You can see your hamster's genitals. Sir Archer Knight, thanks so much for 7 months. Welcome. TSA sees all. It's yeah, this song's been playing forever. That's the best. Oh, it's just the same song. Oh, this one. No, Himtaro's gonna be exposed. You saw tail? Yeah, my tail. TSA cannot see genitals. Well, that's good. I don't want TSA to see genitals. And I'm sure TSA doesn't want to see genitals either. Fingernails are cute. Yay! They're a little bit long. I wish I could cut them a bit shorter, but I gotta play guitar. Actually, I've been like I basically only grow out my fingernails for you guys whenever I like want to show off my fingers, I guess. Normally I keep them really short because when before I had a 3DS and my nails were kind of long. So they would dig into the thumbstick, and it actually made the thumbsticks like have a big scratch in it, and it started peeling. And I was like so sad about it because my 3DS was ruined. So after that, I don't like to keep them too long anymore. Hey, look, I'm La Princessa. Oh yeah, I was trying to show off my tail, I guess. I forgot I put it back onto me. Here. Look, Bad Video Games, welcome in. Stop toe raid. Yippee! Well, no, not yippee that you stubbed your toe, but yippee that you came to visit. How was your stream? Uploading the bar, welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome everyone. Hoi! Nori the Digen, welcome. Thanks for the follow too. Welcome in. What are you playing? Did you stub your toe? I have a condition where I can't stop saying yippee. it's a real problem. It gets worse and worse every week. I can't stop saying it. Yippee! Circuit, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. And Prince, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome. Guys, I love Mariko. What was she playing? Mori has the same problem. Yippee! It's just so full of whimsy, you know? Paper Mario! What a great game! Are you going to play the remake of Thousand Year Door? It's so fun! My favorite thing in Paper Mario is using the attack that you can press the A button a lot of times in a row and then you just jump forever. I think my record was like... I don't even remember how many jumps it was, but by the time I finished it, like this... I don't remember who it was. It was like a turtle. A nerdy turtle. And he was like, "You're not gonna defeat me. I'm really strong." And I killed him in like 2 hits or something because of that attack. It was so awesome. Did I break the limit for jumps? Yeah, I got to the point where it wasn't gonna increase anything anymore. It was so awesome. I had such a hard time doing that attack before, so it felt really cool to be able to do it infinite times. Have a good night, the guy from somewhere. The power bounce. I'm really good at doing that attack. The multiple bounce attack. I wanted to play Thousand Year Door, but I wanted to wait for the remake too. I hear really good things about that game. Mariko's really good at Super Mario World too, but I'm really no good at any of the old platformers. I think the only Mario 2D platformers I can do is probably the Mario Maker ones, and that's because little children make them. I could do Super Paper Mario. Mayhaps. I've been looking for a game that has a sense of adventure. I feel like Kirby was nice, cause it was like we did it together and everything like that. Stuff like Zelda was nice too, cause we made like a bit of progress and everything. And adventure, that's right. Play JRPG. Sorry, I'm not looking to spend more than 30 hours on an RPG. I think Mario Wonder had a nice sense of adventure, but it felt a little bit short. By the time we had to fight the Skippity Bowser, it was like... It wasn't that long. Like, we just went back to one of the old worlds, kind of. It was still fun, though. Lizard Man, welcome! Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the card camp. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. One pasu. Superstar Saga could be nice, but sadly time is been. Yeah, I really did like Bowser's Inside Story. That one was great. I think... So I've been watching a lot of Angry Video Game Nerd. He's basically my favorite YouTuber now. Like, my favorite ever. And I think it's been making me want to play retro stuff more. The problem is, retro games are just so difficult. Retro games are just so difficult that I basically have to start from zero. I'm so bad at them. Yo Noid was really difficult for me. It was short, but I enjoyed Wonder a lot. Yeah, I really liked how each level had different mechanic. It's great. Mario is just so awesome. I love Mario. Is he your current Oshi? Yeah. Angry Video Game Nerd's awesome. I don't know, I might even like Angry Video Game Nerd more than Peanut Butter Gamer. Which is... I mean... I can't even admit something like that without being like... Yeah. I think Peanut Butter Gamer is... Peanut Butter Gamer is funny, but Angry Video Game Nerd is more funny. Maybe. I can't tell. Austin, she's just kidding. No, Peanut Butter Gamer. Okay, I can't say it yet. I can't tell just yet. Maybe I like them the same amount. Peanut Butter Gamer is really good though. Marioshi. My Marioshi is Luigi. Each one needs a training arc. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. What game is a good training arc for retro? Cause I'm freaking struggling in Donkey Kong Country. And that's like crazy difficulty for me. I think I was having a hard time in Jack and Daxter too. What genre? I guess a platformer? I can't make it through these old games. They're too hard for me. I don't like learning by dying. I need them to be more nicer and gentler to me. I hate losing. I really hate losing. If I lose too many times, I don't know if I could keep my positive attitude. I could try Shantae. Oh, I did really like Shantae. I don't know which one it was. The one where you flip through different layers. I think it was the DSi one. That one's great. Citizens of planet Earth, welcome in. Isolera, welcome. Salty doggy. I'm not salty. A drill dozer? I've never heard of drill dozer. Donkey Kong Country 1 is a hard game in general. I'm losing faith that I could even get through. Every single time I try to get through a level, it takes so much pain and effort. It's fun though. Well, it's kind of fun. It's fun up to a point until they start putting those freaking bumblebees everywhere. I hate the bumblebees so much. Why do you need them everywhere? Why is there bumblebees in the mountains with snow? They shouldn't even be there. They should be hibernating. That doesn't make sense. Why is the bumblebees everywhere? tumbling about everywhere. They shouldn't even be there. They should be like, okay, maybe they're in the jungle. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. Why are they in the mountains? Mario 64 Sunshine. Oh, actually, I've never played Mario 64. It could be a cool stream. Shantae though is nice. I liked it. Roddy Hops, or her name was it Roddy Hops or something? She's nice. Mario 64 would be fun. The first and only time that I experienced Mario 64 was Mario 64 on the Nintendo DS, I think. And I got scared because I don't know, I think I was playing as Yoshi for some reason. Maybe. Or Mario. I can't remember. I was playing as Yoshi, I think. And I made Yoshi go into one of the paintings as a level. And I thought I killed Yoshi because I didn't know how to get out. I was like, how do I leave? So I thought I sent Yoshi to like limbo or like some kind of like death dimension. And I was so scared. I felt so bad that I turned off the game and I didn't play it again. Yoshi in purgatory. You're stuck in the paintings forever now because of you, Koragi. There are areas that have bad controls for circumstances of those levels. It might be a bit frustrating. It's really cool that they were able to put it onto a portable system though, even if the controls were kind of jank. You could have left, but you left him there. I was too scared. I didn't know how to fight the bombs. I was scared because I was dying and I didn't want to kill Yoshi, so I turned off the game. Maybe a Metroidvania? See, I've been watching too many Angry Video Game Nerd, and like, I thought about playing Castlevania at some point, but the way he talks about Castlevania, it makes me afraid. Very, very afraid. Don't feel bad, Karagi. You immortalize Yoshi in the painting. You can stay there forever and ever and ever. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon is pretty short. Actually, you know what? I never played anything on like... I don't believe I've ever played anything that was on like a Sega console or something like that. Like Sega Genesis or whatever's. I'm a Nintendo baby. Or Dreamcast, yeah. Oh, Spirit of Neptune, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Great Camp. I hope you enjoy your stay. And Noise as well, thank you for your follow too. Welcome to the Great Camp. I hope you enjoy your stay. One basu. You think I'd like Castlevania Aria of Sorrow? Is that the one where you play as Alucard? Alucard's such a cool name, by the way. Who knew that if you put Dracula in reverse, it sounds so awesome like that? Alucard. No, I think that one's gonna be Symphony of the Night, right? Yeah, Symphony of the Night. Evo, search for Eden. Whoa, cool! Dinosaurs! Is that what Alucard means? Yeah, it's Dracula backwards. Do you see it? Are you reading it backwards? Yay, I knew something that Denchi didn't. Woohoo! Yippee! Are Sarah is about Salma. It does have till older men as support cast? What? Play some of the Kirby games. Yeah, maybe Kirby Dreamland or something. They have a better difficulty, I believe, for me. Plus, they're on Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, I want to play it because I want to see Meta Knight as a villain again. Have a good night, real fan. Oyasumi. More Kirby. I wouldn't mind more Kirby. Wow. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Hi, leave me alone. I'll have you know, Epic Cave Story. Epic Cave Story. I think if I'm really into it, and it doesn't feel that punishing, I wouldn't mind getting through it. I have an experience plus a clip for sure. I get good really fast. Thank you. Well, I certainly try. I'm always impressed that you guys compliment my FPS skills. I was always under the impression that I was terrible at them. I had tried playing like team shooters before, but I'd always get flamed. They always yell at me and stuff. So I felt really discouraged and I didn't play them again. Well, I just didn't play FPS kind of games again. I have an anxiety debuff, that's for sure. I had a bit of fun playing Tom Clancy's Division 2, I think that's what it was called. But I started seeing the same events over and over again, and it felt kind of old, I suppose. But when I was first playing it, I really liked it a lot. The missions were fun, and the enemies like have really interesting paths that they take. It doesn't feel like... It feels like when you play it, you have to really keep lookout for everything, because they can come from different directions and stuff, instead of being able to anticipate that they all just come from one area. Have I ever played Rainbow Six? I did get it because it was on sale and that I heard so much good things about it, but I was dying like, I think 16 times on the first tutorial or something, and I couldn't beat it. And I was like, well, if I can't get through the tutorial, this is a very grim message for the rest of the game. There is no way I'd be able to play the real game if I can't get past the first tutorial. I played it when I had free weekend once. I did not enjoy it. I think sometimes it can be pretty stressful when you have like a team game. For me at least, I always feel like if I do badly, then I'm letting everybody down. Even if it's just a game. And it doesn't help that some people are really serious about video games and they get really mad if you mess up or something. Yeah. It's best to just solo. At least in solo, nobody can yell at you if you mess up. Be careful of becoming Valorant build. I actually played Valorant when they were giving out the keys. I was watching like Twitch and I just so happened to get the key without even trying really. And so I was like, oh, I guess I'll give it a try. And oh my god, it's so stressful. I don't like playing it. The only character that I could play as was... I don't remember his name, but he was like a spy. Did he even make it into the real game? It was like a secret agent guy that could put cameras down and tripwires and stuff. That was the only way I could be useful to a team. Like, I would play as him and then I just let everybody know what I see in my cameras and stuff. Because I was so bad at shooting. Hey TK, welcome in! Bada raid. Hoi! Welcome in, Werewolf! Today, instead of going to work and lounging around, I came to see the cute and loving Koragi princess. Watermelon is boing boing too. No boing boing! No boing boing! Kill! No watermelon boing boing. The boss? You better go catch it. Don't be late. But welcome in. Hey, Limp, welcome in. I can't chat because the bus driver is driving reckless. What the heck? Physics on the bow? Yeah. It is good physics on the bow. Hair physics. Most important part is the fluffy hair, that's of course. Do you see? Do you see the fluff? Needs to be researched further. We're reaching levels of fluffiness that cannot be possible by science. I actually like that you're not over the top of just physics. Actually, the thing is, I had to ask for Sumi to turn it down like 3 times. And then eventually I was like, please just don't put any... Just no physics at all then, please. Please just no physics. I felt bad, just kept asking more and more, lesser and lesser. I was like, okay, please just don't put anything. Yeah. I also... It makes me a little bit embarrassed, I suppose. So, I... kept requesting less and less, I guess. It just didn't feel like I could comfortably stream this way. And now, it's, perfect for me, I suppose. No physics. Nothing there. It's great. It's just what I need. The backfire is hilarious. Need more ear physics. You got that right. Actually, I don't use it often enough, but I can make my ears a little bit lopsided like this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bless you. Thank you. I'm sneezing quite a bit. Sorry, senpai. I'm a little bit sick still. Achoo. By the way, our Koragi princess is advertising on the Korean bus now. Come see the cute Koragi princess. No! Don't put me on speaker. Actually, please do it. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. 안녕하세요. 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 사랑해 코리아. 사랑해 코리아. I'm gonna put you on the speaker at your local bar. Have you seen the clip where someone Germa was on at the bar somehow, and he started typing to everybody in the bar, and some guy goes, "This guy's crazy," something like that. Me in Times Square, Jumbotron Karagi. Quick, what should I advertise? L'Oreal, because I'm worth it. Or something like that. Do you want fluffy hair like mine? Do you wake up every day wishing that your hair was fluffier? Might I recommend horse shampoo to you? Horse shampoo. It's not just for horses, and I ain't horsing around. Everyone can use horse shampoo. It's that easy. 3 simple steps. Lather, rinse, and dry. My secret is horse shampoo. It was horse shampoo. I don't use horse shampoo anymore. But that was the only shampoo that I had at my house. So I had to use it. Why would I keep using horse shampoo? Actually, the shampoo that I use, it feels really good on my scalp. When I put it on, it kind of has a cooling sensation, I guess. The first time I used it, I was like, oh, this feels nice. But now it's just normal. Good for horses, good for me. If it's good enough for horses, it's good enough for me. You spend a good money on money and dog shampoo in hopes of getting the Koragi hairstyle better. Well, sorry, you gotta get horse shampoo. Scandabilly, welcome in. Mane and tail is quality shampoo. Yeah, I mean, what's the difference, right? Horses always look really good in horse shows and stuff like that. Who's to say people can't also use it too? Maybe some kind of menthol. I believe that one of them had like peppermint or something, or maybe the other one had like tea tree oil or something like that. Want some fluffy hair? Take a bunch of head pats now and you get a free head massage. Okay. I'll write you guys 1 check. Yeah, that's right. Alright, 1 check if you buy horse shampoo right now. This deal doesn't last forever, folks. You can use it on whatever. Here. How much? Oh, it's a lot. Money. Okay, I'm gonna write the check. Okay. Okay. Okay, please buy my horse shampoo. Buy it. Buy it. Good deal. It's $5. It basically means you have $5. Buy it. It's not for Olive Garden. You don't want to eat at Olive Garden. You don't want to. When you're here, your family or something. Hey, Yoshihiro, welcome in. Kids meal. Ignore that part. Ignore that part. We can negotiate. We can even negotiate for a not kids meal. Do you want Whopper? I can get you Whopper. I can get Whopper. I can get the Sneak King. Cute outfit. Thank you. Look at me. I'm jumping on the table. Bum, 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 bum. Koragi, the signing line is for the person who has to pay the money. Yeah, me. I'm gonna pay it for you. I'm gonna pay it for you. Money. I'll get the kids meal. I'm calling Twitch police. You're so done. You'll never get me alive. I mean, I don't know who you're talking about. That girl, she went, she went that way. She's not here. You have to go look over there. Asherino, thanks so much for your follow. Welcome to the card camp. I hope you enjoy your stay. One Paseo. Return to Mario. Yahoo! My name is a Mario. And the person you're looking for is over there. Yahoo! Hit chumps. Welcome, Giru. I'm really into stomping on things. I've been really into stomping on things after I saw Starship Troopers. Cause I'm gonna stomp on the bugs like this. Bam, bam, bam. Bug stomping. It's just like the Yoshi incident. We don't talk about the Yoshi incident. Squish, squish, squish. Stomping on turds and goombas. By the way, there's like wine or something that people make by stomping on it. But I don't know if I ever want to drink it, cause I don't know if I could ever erase that from my mind. That it was made by stomping. Yeah, wine. Yeah. Koragi wine. No! There might be foot fungus in the wine. Well, maybe they make everybody wash their feet first. But still, what if somebody has dirty toenails? Yucky! That's the flavor. Well, I say this, but I probably had much worse at fast food places before. Sultan Boy, welcome in. Remember the video of the lady stomping on grapes in the wooden tub? She fell? Oh, that sounds so embarrassing. I feel bad about it. Would you prefer if they wore brand new rain boots never worn? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would prefer if they did that. Or if they put like a suit on that covers your feet, like a Among Us. If they wear the Among Us and then they stomp they stomp in the grapes, then it would work. Cause then their feet are covered. Cause they're not that big mashers. Well, I think it has to do with tradition. Like it was traditionally made that way, so they want to keep the tradition. It's not funny that she fell, but it's a noise that she made up. I wanna hear it, I wanna hear it. I should watch it. I wanna watch it, I wanna watch it. Women falls while grape stomping. That's an old video. Do you guys wanna watch it together? Okay, let's go. It's an old video, so the resolution won't match.
They're filled with grapes. What kind of grapes?
These are filled with Chamberson grapes, and the winner this Saturday, who's stopping music, eating international foods, having wine tours and tastings, vineyard tours, seminars, arts and crafts. It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop. Oh, stop. Oh, 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 ow, 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 oh, stop, oh, stop, oh, 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 oh,
Oh no!
I can't breathe. Stop.
No.
Oh, boy, I think she's actually hurt.
No, I think she is.
Yeah, she took a hard fall off.
I feel so bad.
Okay.
Is she
We're
okay?
gonna make sure she is.
Trying to
I think
check on her.
I hope she's okay. Oh no! No!
I can't breathe. Stop.
Oh, she can't. Ah!
No.
Oh,
Oh
boy,
dear.
I think she's actually hurt.
No, I
there.
think she is.
No.
She took a hard fall.
Oh, oh, ow, ow. If I remember correctly, she broke her nose. No! I'm conflicted. It's a funny sound that she makes, but I feel bad that she got hurt. I suppose that just was unexpected. I thought maybe she'd make like a woo or something like that, but poor lady. Don't worry, it happens here too. I've certainly had tumbles like that before. I'm actually really lucky that I never broke a bone in my body, despite all the stuff like that happened to me. Can we watch more funny internet videos? What? You want me to become a React Andy? If you know any, I don't mind playing some every now and then. Live dog reacts. It's too late, I'm already a React Andy. I watch Nintendo Direct videos. React Koragi. Yeah, live Koragi reaction. Don't click on any of Denshi's videos. Too late, I'm already looking it up. I already watched a couple Denshi videos. Oh, you meant like videos that Denshi will link. I had watched a lot of Denshi's old live 2D videos before. I thought they were so awesome. Not the one. I like them. But I like them. Can we watch those? They're pretty cool, but I don't want to make Denchi feel embarrassed. They're very awesome though. Aye, they're so cute. And the art's so good. Illegal videos. It's okay, Denshi. I watched them with admiration. I love them very much. No, don't delete them, please. No, 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 no. Please put them back. Put them back, please. Please, 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 don't do it. Everybody needs... The world needs to see it. Please, please, no. Please, please. Oh, no, put it back. Please. I'm begging you. Pian. But everybody, lend me your power. The puppy eyes won't help. Really? What about now? Please, Denchi. Please don't delete them. They're awesome. I watch them cause I like them. If you delete them, if you delete your videos, I'm gonna... If you delete videos, I'm gonna roundhouse kick you. They can stay? Yay! We did it! We did it, everybody! We convinced Denshi. We saved the world. Resort to violence. That's all I only know how to do. We did it, Reddit. We've saved the world. Now there's a timeline where Denshi had deleted the videos. And then somebody who was inspired by Denshi would never make awesome stuff. Is that the reality that you want? No! This is the right timeline. Muay Thai Rocky. I bet I could beat up at least one of you guys. Alright, which one of you is the weakest, smallest person of the Kimono Dachis? I bet I could beat you. If I cheat. You? Prepare yourself, Anthony. I've taken one class of jujitsu. And I almost... Well, I didn't. But I was against a very powerful opponent. Prepare yourself. Because I've got experience. Scary. Fear me. I am death. Hey, one class is more than most people. Yeah, I did take one. I took one, and I got beat by a 70-year-old lady. 70-year-old woman. And I really did try my hardest. I wasn't going on easy on her or anything. She really took me down. I was fearing for my life at some point. Well, not my life, but I was afraid. I was afraid of her strength and power. I genuinely couldn't break free from her grab. I couldn't do it. Are you really weak or was she just a very powerful grandma? Well, she had taken several classes before. Maybe she was just a very powerful grandma. Well, maybe so pretty intimidating. It's okay. She wasn't gonna go easy on me just because I was new. Did she at least give you a piece of candy afterward? Oh no, she didn't. Oh no, she didn't. It was scary because usually grandmas are very well. She wasn't mean to me, but she did put me in a hold. Usually grandmas are they like to dote on me a bit, I suppose. They like to say, "Hello, sweetie. Hello, dearie. Hello, sweetie. Hello, sweetie," and stuff like that. So I was a bit. My world was shaken up, I suppose. To be taken down by a grandma, old lady. It's all a facade. They're all applauding it. You ever played Cookie Clicker? Grandmas are the most powerful source of energy in the entire world. They bake cookies at alarming speeds. I was trying to drop my guard until I turn around and get suplexed. Hello, sweetie. Suplexes you. Yeah. I don't know. I suppose for whatever reason, I'm much better at talking with people who are older than me than I am at talking with people my age, I guess. I'm kind of scared of people who are around the same age as me. I don't know what to say and stuff like that. But if it's somebody older, I just put up my charms, you know? I'm just like, "Hi, Missy. How was your day today? How was your day today?" Stuff like that. You're the opposite? Really? I guess it feels a lot easier for me to talk to people older than me because I talk to like my aunts and my uncles and stuff a lot, and I'm really polite with them. Good tactics. I feel like they offer so much wisdom, you know? Here we go. Yippee! I'm really good at talking with like parents too, I suppose. Are you done drinking? No, I still have like more than I think like more than half the bottle left to drink. Not that I wanted to drink all of it today. I still have a little bit here in this cup too. Harry on Yaku, welcome. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Great Camp. I hope you enjoy your stay. One pasu. I'm not gonna drink the whole bottle, obviously. Hey, happy Simeon, welcome. Hoi! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Great Camp. I hope you enjoy your stay. One pasu. I'll finish the bottle or it go bad. I wouldn't pay close to it, I guess. But I might actually end up falling asleep on the stream if I do. I was dozing off last time I started drinking a ton. You're gonna go to bed? Have a good night, Otter Castle. Thanks for hanging out. It's fun playing games while I drink, but I think I have the most fun just talking with you guys. I feel like I get so chatty. I have so much fun when I can just sit and talk with you guys about stuff. That'd be cute if I fell asleep. It wouldn't be any content though. It would just be like. It'd literally be like when they put on the subathons and then they put on I'm just sleeping. But it would be actual sleeping. That's a nice background while you play Monster Hunter. Fun! I'm glad that I could be a good background. I'm nice? I guess I could be nice sometimes. Hey, I'm in a good mood today, so I'm nice. But if you catch me in a bad mood, this might start flying, you know? Yeah, I'm not normally this nice, but just this once, I'll be a little bit nice. That's nice because you can sleep until watch Subathon when awake. Wait, what's that mean? The only subathon I'm gonna do is a Subway sandwich-a-thon, where I eat lots and lots of sandwiches. Like, tons of sandwiches, I think. Little finger sandwiches. And then I'll rate how good the sandwiches are from 1 to 10. Hey, La Princessa, welcome. It's actually amazing to spend time with you on your chat. I only chat with 2 persons, and it's not so often. I completely understand what you mean. As talkative as I am on stream with you guys, I'm only this way because I'm comfortable. And most other times I'm pretty uncomfortable. It's pretty hard for me to, like, initiate conversation and make friends and stuff like that. I'm lucky that I was able to make friends with a park ranger. I was so happy that I made friends with her. Actually, I didn't tell you guys about this, but I actually hung out with her outside of park ranger duties. Just once. It was really fun. We went to her favorite place to eat and we got snacks and lots of sweets. And then she let me eat some of hers too. And she kept trying to give me more of them, even though it was already too sweet for me. I was so nervous because I don't hang out with people, I guess. I was so scared and nervous. I need to figure out the perfect outfit to wear and things like that. And I had to figure out what I want to talk about. And I was writing down in my head different things that I could talk about in case I run out of stuff to talk about. I was so scared and nervous. I was just trying to ask her things like, what anime have you been watching and stuff like that? And she recommended me this one. It was something like, Gashia something. Gashia Kuta. She told me that it was really good, that I should read it. Hey, Chaotic Yoshi, welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Creek Camp. I hope you enjoy your stay. One basil. We ate mochi donuts, and then I ate one that was super, super cheesy. And the mozzarella was so long that it kept stretching and stretching. And I got more embarrassed because I was trying to talk to her, but I had so much mozzarella coming out of my mouth. I was like, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Delicious, yeah, it was super delicious. It was super, super good. Oh yeah, and then we went to look at different books from a bookstore and stuff, and we looked at different picture books. And then she had to go. But it was really fun. I felt happy that I went, but I was so nervous just earlier. She was telling me about this other park ranger that we both know, and then she was saying that she had knew her before we were all park rangers, that she knew her from somewhere else. And so I started getting really curious about it and asking about it and stuff like that. It's really cool. I better carrots. No. No, I don't want to eat carrots. Last year's a VTuber. Oh, I didn't ask about something like that, I guess. But, her hair is quite long. And I was like, wow, her hair is so long. I wonder if I should grow my hair out too. But I quickly disregarded that idea because I can't take care of my hair. Alice, welcome in. Hoi! How are you doing today? I'm having some drinks, but I haven't drank in a little bit, so I'm kind of winding down, I guess. Speaking, I'll take a sip right now. Kanpai! If I want to drink more, I'll have to be right back, though. Whoa! Yummy! Yummy. Better, thanks. I heard that you weren't feeling so well. I hope that you get lots and lots of rest. And make sure you get chicken soup. What is shakanpai? The feeling of alcohol going down your body feels a little strange. My stomach feels all warm. Oh, I really like this feeling. Chicken. Yeah, get lots of chicken. Feeling of getting wasted. I guess it just feels a little bit different from drinking soup or something too. But talking with my friend was really... It was like scary to, I guess, talk outside of like doing working stuff, I suppose. Just like having to sit there and think of what to say and stuff like that. Even though I do it all the time with you guys. But it was nice, I think. It felt like I took a step towards being less anxious. Even though it's gonna be quite a while before I don't want to do anything like that again. Did I make plans for another day? I didn't. Even doing something like that was already such out of my comfort zone. Like I've gone on like park ranger outings before. Just one to go bowling, but that was with a lot of people. When it's just like one person, or maybe one or even just two people, I wouldn't know what to do. I keep mentioning this, but one day I really do want to do. One day I really do want to be able to talk with Toda K. And I can't work up the courage yet. Now when I don't know how to talk one-on-one. I get so nervous, I guess. I don't know how to deal with it every single time. And plus a language barrier too. But I believe that our friendship is so strong that it can transcend even language barrier and even anxiety. days. One of these days. Maybe. It'll be possible. It's funny how Toleki understands English, but she's always just like, hi, thank you very much, sorry, sorry. Yeah! It's so funny. Try voice messages instead of full on talking first. The thing is, I've been to her streams before, and so I've definitely heard her voice and things like that. And I can imagine myself talking with her. But then the thought of like thinking of what to say and not being able to communicate it is very scary to me. Hey, Wave, welcome. Konnichiwa, welcome in. Sup, Ohio. Listen, I can't be that cool. I can only pretend to be that cool. This is the Karagi opens up to you while she's drunk stream. I'm always well, you know, I think eventually, maybe, even if it takes several years, I would want to be able to talk with Koragi. When I first started streaming, actually, I wonder how I should phrase this. When I first started streaming, I was so nervous every single time that I would sit on my chair and I would put on like the starting soon or something, and I would sit and I would just try to breathe calmly until I was ready. Then I could press the stream button to start it. I was so nervous every single time. My nerves were crazy. And now I basically only get nervous like that whenever I have a big event or some kind of big thing planned. Which is a huge step, I think. It means that I really feel comfortable talking with you guys for the everyday things, you know? Just hanging out with you and all that. When there's something that's like big, when there's something that's like that like I worked on, I guess, and then I'm worried if people will like it and things like that. That's when I start getting all nervous. And I get so nervous that I like throw up and things like that too. I'm actually so lucky that I never threw up during public speaking class, cause that would have been terrible. I'm a special person for sure. Thank you. You guys also. You're all very special to me. During public speaking class, I think I came out of public speaking class worse at public speaking than I did coming in. I'm not gonna lie, or maybe not even a change, because I've been embarrassed and shamed so much in that class that it made it feel even worse to do it. I hated debates in class. Yeah, I'm not very good at them either. You wanted out of your small kids communication class? Well, see, I would have that class after I had lunch, and so I would get so sleepy. And I really tried my best not to fall asleep in class, but sometimes the sleepiness overtakes me. And I get in trouble so often for not like full on falling asleep, but drifting off, I guess. I'd wake up and my notebook would just be full of scribbles because my hand is falling asleep while I'm writing. And so I'd look at my notes and it'd say like a word, but then the end of the word would just trail down the paper because I'd fall asleep writing it. Hey, Darman! What? Darman? Darman and Greg, welcome in. Just watched the truck crash clip. Hella funny. Thank you so much! Heart! Now you see. Now you see that if you crash your truck, you will have Doorman come to your stream. Thank you. It was definitely torture, though. I'll tell you something that happened. I sorry, my leg is itchy. I fell asleep one time, and like when I was sleeping, I don't know how to explain this. I felt like I was having an out-of-body experience, I guess. I was sleeping, my eyes were closed, but I could hear everything the teacher was saying, but I couldn't open my eyes. I was so lucky that my teacher didn't see me sleeping. Sleep paralysis? Mayhaps. I guess it was a strange in-between of sleeping, where I was aware of everything happening around me, but I couldn't open my eyes. I was just so tired. I guess it probably is something like a sleep paralysis. During class too, nonetheless. But my eyes wouldn't open. That usually happens when you're super tired. Well, I was working quite a lot during classes and stuff. Just working on different, like, projects, and like I was getting a lot of assignments and work and things like that I had to do. So I was most definitely sleep deprived. And for me, I'd stay at school till like 12 in the morning for several days a week, just like working on my work and stuff like that. And I needed to stay because I had to use the computers there and stuff like and things like that too. Those were the days, Never had that happen, but it would freak you out. You really don't want sleep paralysis to happen. It sucks. Especially if your eyes are open during it, because you start hallucinating. You start seeing like sleep paralysis demons and stuff like that. It's crazy. Hey General Think, welcome in. You had that happen to you a lot, but for a few seconds. Even just a few seconds feels like forever. I had it happen once where I had the hallucinations. And basically I was seeing like light. So like, I guess the light from the moon or from like street lights, or I don't remember. But there was lights being reflected onto my ceiling. And I would hallucinate like shadows moving around on it. And I knew it was hallucinations because it wasn't like random stuff. It was just like, it looked like evil stuff, like creatures and all that. And I was terrified. You want to listen to a swarm of bees outside the window? Your brain does some really funny stuff when it's tired. You had it once a short few months ago. It was kind of scary. The shadows moved and stuff. I don't know if it's cool, but it's definitely scary. You get out of it by focusing on moving one body part at a time. I started doing that by moving my pinky, then by moving my foot and stuff like that. You really gotta know what to do before it happens. Otherwise, you'll start freaking out. At least it doesn't happen. No, it doesn't happen anymore. It doesn't happen anymore. But, sometimes when there's like a strong wind or something and I can hear noises, I get kind of scared. Even to this day, I get kind of scared. And I start panicking a little bit. a bread pillow and a squeezed bread pillow and bread pillow. Bread pillow is kiss me safe. Bread pillow is love. Bread pillow is life. I've had issues where I pass out for a second or two, then you hear a loud boom that drives you nuts. That happened to me before when I sleep. So, like, when I go to sleep, and then I would hear a loud noise that'll wake me up, but I'm not sure what the noise is. And it's probably my brain hallucinating it to wake me up. And then I try to go back to sleep, but my heart's already racing so quickly. At that point, I just play on my 3DS until I fall asleep again. I get up and walk around, do something, get right back into... Just don't watch any horror movies before bed. It's not worth it at all. It's hard to snooze after an adrenaline spike like that. Adrenaline is made to keep us alive and stuff, because your brain believes that there's a threat around. So of course you wouldn't be able to relax. On the topic of this thing, do you guys have lucid dreams before? My brother had attempted to try to lucid dream for a little bit, but I'm not sure if he ever did. Like twice, you really think so? I was interested in trying it before, but it was too many steps to keep track of. So I just thought maybe it wasn't gonna be worth it. Like, when they learn how to lucid dream, they would advise you to do things like keep track of the clock, to check the time, see if there's anything weird with the time, check your fingers, see if there's anything weird with your fingers. But the thing is, you're supposed to do that when you're awake, like all the time, so that you, like, do it in your sleep. And I was just thinking of how much work that would be if I had to do that all the time when I'm awake. And I was like, maybe it's not worth it. Whoa, weird. See you later, Crusadent. You do it pretty regularly. It just happens sometimes. Yeah, it happened to me once without me trying it, but like I quickly woke up again. I didn't do it consciously, I just decided to take over the dream, if that's what makes sense. Yeah, I think at some point I just like realized that I was probably dreaming. Something like that. But the moment that I realized that I was dreaming, my dream was trying to wake me up. I wish it wouldn't be that way. I really wanted to try to walk around in my lucid dream and see what I can see, you know? Hey, Ravamat, welcome in. You love dreams? I don't have them often. I don't have them too often, but I suppose it feels nice whenever I do have one. I just like getting them because it feels like I'm watching a movie. Does having full control of yourself inside a dream count as a lucid dream? I think that's what it should mean, I suppose. Did I waste my first message on that? I wouldn't call it a waste. It does kind of feel like a movie. It feels cool. Like you're just watching stuff happen, I guess, in your brain. Maybe I ought to read books more often. Because that was the same kind of feeling I would get whenever I'd read books. It's like you can kind of see it play out in your head, but you don't really have a kind of full idea of what it looks like, I suppose. Sometimes I wonder if knowing that I'm in a dream is part of the dream. Sometimes. You could be a victim of inception, I guess. Actually, I had a pretty crazy dream where I was like in a school, but I think it was some kind of like magic school or some kind of magic academy, cause the uniform was like a really long, like trench coat, I guess, that was red, and it goes down to your legs or something. But in my dream, I was like, for whatever reason, I was like, I don't have clothes that match. I don't have pants that matches the trench coat. So I thought it'd be a good idea to just not wear pants. And then I got embarrassed that I wasn't wearing pants. And I was looking around trying to figure out where I could find matching pants for my clothes or something. It was a super weird dream. And in my dream, I was like, for whatever reason, I was tired inside my dream as well, and trying not to fall asleep in my dream. But I wonder what would happen if I fell asleep in my dream. Would I have a dream inside a dream? Things that make perfect sense in dreams. Yeah, it made perfect sense then. But like thinking about it while I'm awake, it's kind of silly. My quest for pants. Yeah, Link's quest is to save Princess Zelda, and my quest is to find pants. Yeah, just like in the movie. Actually, the movie is pretty nice. I've seen it like 3 times and I still really like it. I think the effects are just so cool. And it explores such a cool concept too. Inception's awesome. If you haven't seen it already, I would advise to watch it. It's really good. One that gets like recommended, I guess, is this one that's Interstellar, I think. Interstellar? I believe I'd seen part of it in my uncle's car. He had this like DVD player inside his car, and he put it on for my cousin, I guess. I say that because like he'd be about the same age as what I would consider a nephew for sometimes, but he's like my cousin. And I was kind of confused. I didn't really understand it, I guess. I might have to watch it. I might have to watch it again. I only seen part of it. The Watchmen, and welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Koragi camp. I hope you enjoy your stay. And Proscuda, welcome in too. That's a good movie. Ah, really? Well, if you recommend, if a lot of you guys recommend it, I guess I ought to give it a watch. I think I saw the part towards the end, but I'm not gonna say what because I don't want to spoil it by accident. Interstellar, yeah? I thought I wouldn't be so interested in it because it had to do with space, but I did like Starship Troopers. Scotty Too Tough, welcome in. It's a very good movie. Oh. Now everybody's saying it's really good. Is it better than Shawshank Redemption? You don't like space movies that much? I guess I'm kind of strange about it. I suppose I don't really like space movies too much. I did like Alien though. I think space movies just take place in a how do I describe it? I guess when it takes place in space and all that, it like has a lot of things that I don't really understand or relate to. They tend to use theories and stuff like that I don't really have a grasp on. I'm not so interested in it unless it has to do with like aliens or stuff that has some kind of fantasy or sci-fi aspect to it. I like sci-fi, but when it's just general space, I kind of doze off, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. Hey, Rip Guest, welcome in. Good morning to you. I had a field trip going to a planetarium, and I immediately fell asleep because I couldn't really follow things too much. And I wasn't so interested in like space very much, I guess. But when it has aliens or like black holes or like cool things like that, then I'm like all ears, you know? I hate space. I guess maybe I just don't understand it enough. But I'm willing to learn. If it's phrased if it's in a way that would keep me interested, I guess I would be attentive to it. I might not like Interstellar. Maybe. I don't mind giving it a watch. And if anything, if I fall asleep, then at least you could tell me if I snore or not. What about Star Wars? I've never seen Star Wars. Yeah. I actually never watched it before. I guess I just never really... I guess by the time that I had heard about Star Wars was when there was already several movies and cartoons about it, and I just thought maybe it'd be too much for me to get into. Like too much work to understand, so I don't want to start, you know? Something like that. I never got into it. I can admire that it had amazing effects for like the time period that it came out in. Like pretty much one of the most influential movies of all time. Watch the original trilogy. You don't need to watch anything else. I get Lord of the Rings recommended as well, but that one's also quite long. Eventually I'd like to watch these movies. And I'm really happy doing the movie watch-alongs with you guys too. I've been able to watch lots of different stuff because I wouldn't want to watch these things by myself. Like, it feels so much more fun seeing all the comments on the side whenever something happens. I gotta watch Indiana Jones. I suppose I'm graduating from just watching only animated films. I would refuse to watch any movie unless it was animated back then. But I've been seeing so much like real action stuff now. Have I watched Back to the Future? I have not watched Back to the Future. I only know Marty McFly. I think that's the only thing I know about it. Maggie is graduating. No! Misinformation! I watched Sky High. That was good. I liked that. I love the watch-alongs because it gives me a chance to watch movies I haven't seen before. One of the ones that I really liked watching was Everywhere, Everything, All at Once. That one's so good. Oh my god. I gotta watch it again just to like properly digest everything. But seeing it for the first time is like so awesome. You go from like confused to oh I understand to I'm confused again to oh that was so touching to oh that's so funny to oh that's so touching again and everything like that. It was just every single genre ever. It was awesome. Movie was good but odd. I've never seen any movie like it. That's for sure. Man, all this movie talk's just making me want to rewatch movies that I like. Even though there's so many that I've never seen before. My cheeks kind of hurt from talking and smiling so much. I wonder if I should get some more alcohol or if I should just call it a night. I suppose I'm not streaming tomorrow. Maybe let's get some alcohol and hang out a little bit more. Apple avocado, look, I'm in. What are you drinking? I'm drinking soju. It's so good. Okay, let's go get some more. Maybe we'll do some karaoke. It's really fun to do karaoke and drink. I like it a lot. Don't push it. Don't worry. I'm completely fine. Daijoubu. I was sick before, but now that I got more, like, less sick, I guess, I have more strength. Am I kissing the homies goodnight in alphabetical order? Choo! Choo choo choo! No! We're not going to sleep yet. Shoo shoo shoo! Shoo 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 shoo! Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get more alcohol and we'll sing a little bit and then we'll go to bed. I think that's a good plan. It's so nice to just wind down. Okay, be right back. I'm back. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Woo! I got more soju. It's nice and cold. She ate us. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Whoa. Let's see. I was thinking of singing, but I didn't know what I should sing. We got nyommed. Nyam 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 nyam. What's the theme of the night? Let's take a drink. Wow. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. And that burning sensation in my tummy. Oh. Kanpai. I guess I don't really have a theme. Just whichever would be fun, I suppose. Whatever would be fun or whatever you guys would like to hear. Snackum! Welcome! I could also pick songs too. Maybe I'll do Vocaloid songs. Wake me up. Do I know that one? Whoosh. Oh, feels so warm in my tummy. Jitterbug. Jitterbug. Ah, I got a reverb. Love and starts. Jitterbug to my brain. Goes a bang bang till my feet do the same. This bug in you, something ain't right. My best friend told me what you did last night. Left me sleeping in my bed. I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go. Leave me hanging on it like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. Don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go. Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hit the high. Yeah, yeah. Take the gray skies out of my way. Make the sunshine bright and Doris Day. Turn the bright spark into a flame. My beats per minute never been the same. Cause you're my lady, I'm your fool. It makes me crazy when you act so cruel. Come on baby, let's not fight. We'll go dancing, everything will be alright. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging out like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. Don't miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go. Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hit the high. Yeah, 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 baby. Ooh. Original Night Daddy, thanks so much for 8 months. Cuddle up, baby, and moving tight. We'll go dancing tomorrow night. It's cold out there, but it's warm in bed. They can't dance, we'll stay home instead. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. Don't want you to miss the high. Wake me up before you go. Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. Don't want it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go. Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. Yeah, yeah. Jury book. Wahoo! What a fun song. Bravo, bravo. Bummer karaoke? Sure. Sure. Should I stay or should I go? I don't know if I do know this one. Electric Avenue? Kampai. Whoa. So I even know this one enough. Boy. Boy. Now in the street there is violence, and then lots of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and then I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Working so hard like a soldier, can't afford a thing on TV. Deep in my heart I adore ya. Can't get food for the kid. Good God, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh Oh Lord, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Who is to blame in one country? Never can get to the one. Dealing in multiplication, they still can't feed everyone. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, out in the streets, out in the streets, out in the daytime, out in the night, oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Out in the streets, out in the streets, out in the playground, dark side of town. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Hey, we're gonna rock down to, yeah, we'll rock it in the daytime, rock it in the night. We'll rock it in Miami, my Miami. Oh, in the Brixton, Yippee! I know Footloose, but only the chorus. So I don't know if I can sing entirely. Well, wow, what? No sweat? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm having fun. Are you gonna be my girl? I don't think I know that one. Maybe Boomer Karaoke is not such a good idea when I don't know many Boomer songs. Separate ways. I don't think I know that one either. Take my breath away? What's that? What is that one? Anime Saber. Anime? What about older anime songs? Camptown Racers sing our song. Do-da, do-da. Camptown Racers sing our song. Do-ba-do-ba-day. 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 Camptown Racers sing our song. Do-ba-do-ba-day. Jibun. Is it time to work out? Jibun wo sekaiさえも変えてしまえそんな瞬間はいつもすぐそばに隠せぬ苛立ちと立ち尽くす自分を見つめ迷いながら悩みながら悔やみながら決めればいいさ君がくれた言葉一つ友とは消え去らい 空っぽだった僕の部屋に光が差した。見上げた大空が青く澄み切ってゆく。閉ざした窓を開くことを決めた。自分を世界さえも変えてしまえそうな瞬間はいつもすぐそばに。満たせぬ日常にあるはずの答えを探して。Rich Pie, thank you so much for 5 months. Yippee! This is a song I would work out on. The only song that I would play when I would work out. 朝日の一人柔らかな声に振り向けばまばゆい日差しの中ふと君が微笑む。閉ざした窓が開きそうになる。自分を世界さえも変えてしまいそうな存在は僕の目の前に。見上げた大空が青く澄み切ってゆく。閉ざした窓を開くことを決めた。自分を世界さえも変えてしまいそうな瞬間を感じる今ここに、帰りたいと両手を伸ばして心を吹き抜ける空の色香る風。Yay! The workout song. Pachi 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 pachi. Exercise. One squat, please. Wahoo! That's really good. Thank you. Wow. What other ones there are? How about Cardcaptor Sakura? バカみたい子供なのに。I looked up all Sora ni Naru, but I don't think I can do that one without knowing the song. I'm very sorry. Cardcaptor Sakura is good. Wahoo! Chala, hey chala, na na na, na 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 na. Da da, da da da, da 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 da. I don't think I know it that well. Chala, hey chala. I only know a little bit. Maybe with a guide melody I might be able to try it. The classic. Hey Snack, welcome. What song? You can try. if I know it enough, I could try. Sparking! 光る雲を好きにて Fly away, fly away. 体中に 広がるパノラマ顔をへから地球が起こってカンザルを爆発させる溶けた氷にいる中に恐竜がいたら板森地区みたいねチャラへっちゃら何が起きても気分はへのカバーチャラへっちゃら胸がパチパチするほど差額元気玉スパイキンNo Sparking 空を急降下ジェットコースター落ちてゆくよパニックの園へ景色逆さになると愉快さ山さえおいしいに見えるないやむきじゃんはないよどこかに潜むびっくりな愛だからチャラへっちゃら頭からポンの方が夢詰め込めるチャラへっちゃら英語を太らせて今日もあいチャラへっちゃら何が起きても気分はえのカバーチャナへっちゃな胸がパチパチするほど騒ぐ元気玉スパーキングYouTube は仮面Oh no, I don't know that song that well. The Mexican national anthem. Oh, I thought you were telling me to sing it. No, yeah, that is the Mexican national anthem. So good about you. No. Oh, what is that song? It's in Korean. Oh, oh no! I absolutely cannot sing Korean. I can't sing in Korean at all. It's super cringe if I try. Opening to Super Milk-chan. What is that? What is that? Misheard English lyrics for Chala Hechala. I'm so bad at singing Korean. I don't even try. It's that bad. I think the only song I could do in Korean maybe is Eyes, Nose, Lips or something. But even then, I think I can only do like one small part of it because I heard it so often when I was younger. You make Jin sad. Jin can cry. I don't care. Jin can cry. What does that mean that you looked up anyways? It didn't pop up. It popped up a bunch of different results. Serious song? Oh, we should do Biggest Streamer. We should try to do Biggest Streamer. Na 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 na, Biggest Streamer. Na 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 na. Biggest Streamer. Big and bigger, biggest streamer. Kanpai. A small kanpai. Whoa. Uh-oh, it starts immediately. Wanna be the biggest streamers 全速量で未来も今も駆け抜けろパンパンパヤンパンそう僕は気づいたんずっと宿題忘れてたそれは一つの謎僕は誰なんだろうシュラインドしてすりむけたいさ痛くたったねすぐ立ち上げらなきゃあんたチャンスは逃げてゆくわかってるさBig and bigger, bigger streamer 夢見ることが全て始まりそれが答えたら誰より遠くへ飛んでみせるよ全ての明日をすれ抜いてBig and bigger, bigger streamer 平線まで飛んでいけ羽をもらった行くたち強く大きくなるために僕も走り出そう聞こえていたよカノンとダンナスとの前から準備はできてるさ今すぐ始めようゼロに変われBig and bigger, bigger streamer 信じられた瞬きしてる刹那に消えるよ心の標的そらさず走れ全ての力ぶつけよう Bigger, bigger streamer 夢見ることが全て始まりそれが答えたろ Big and bigger 飛んでみせるよ全て明日を貫いてWanna be the biggest streamer? Their pose is so cool. Zoom, zoom. Ba-chang, ba-chang. Bum 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 Big and bigger, bigger streamer 夢見ることが全て始まりそれが答えたら誰より遠くへ飛んでみせるよ全て明日を貫いて Big and bigger, bigger streamer 夢見ることが全て始まりそれが答えたらBe the biggest streamer 全速力で未来も今も駆け抜けろ Wow, Slow Time, so come in! Captain Crableg, welcome! Yay, Minakaru, welcome! Oi! Bum bum bum! Bum bum bum! Hachi, arigato! Braveheart? Yeah, we can do Braveheart. We should do Pokemon opening too. I can do Bad Apple. This audio quality. げたり諦めることは誰も一緒なればできるから歩き続けよう君しかできないことがある青い星に光がなくせぬようにつかめ描いた夢を守れ大事な友をたくましい自分になれるさ知らないパワーが宿るハルトに火がついたらどんな願いも嘘じゃないきっと叶うから Show me your brave heart Sans, welcome in! Hoi!春の日ばっかりじゃないからたまに冷たい雨も降るけてる傘広げよう池に地図なんかないけどだから自由どこへだって行ける君も走れ風より速く目指せ空より遠く新しい自分に会えるさ知らない勇気が眠る春とに気がついたら胸の中の土砂降りもきっと止むから Show me a brave heart Hey, Nessitas, welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Curry Camp. Yes, Digimon! It's fire! つかめ眩しい明日を守れ愛する人をたくましい自分になれるさバンバンバンバンかわせ弱気に髪をこさせぶつかる壁を熱い寿になら Believe in your heartパチパチありがとうイエーイTry this one with my Bakumitai voice. We'll see if we could try it actually. If it would even work.
逃げたり諦めることを誰も一瞬あればできるから歩き続けよう君しかできないことがある青い星に光が寝くせぬようにつかめ描いた夢を守れ大事な友たくましい自分になれるさ知らないパワーが宿る春とに火がついたらどんな願いも嘘じゃないきっと叶うから Show me your brave heart
No, that's enough. Thank you. last two songs are gonna be Mezase Pokemon Master and Bad Apple. Deep Voice Rocky. Is it really? Does it sound alright? It's too powerful. Koragi Shinka! Pokemon! Get だぜ! Try again! Too fast! Wasn't prepared! 火の中、水の中、草の中、森の中、土の中、雲の中、かなスカットの中、キャー！なか大変だけど、必ずゲットだぜ、ポケモン、ゲットだぜ、マスダータにさよならバイバイ。俺はこいつと旅に出るピカチュウ、鍛えた技で勝ちまくり、仲間も増やして次の街へ、いつもいつでもうまくいくなんて保証はどこにもないけど、そういやそうじゃ、いつでもいつも本気で生きてるこいつたちがいる。あとは火の中、水の中、風の中、森の中、土の中、雲の中、かなスケットの中、すごい！なか大変だけど、必ずゲットだぜ、ポケモン、ゲットだぜ、たくさん疲れた、おやすみくんない。まぶたを閉じれば、読み替える、ピカチュウ？ほんのか燃えて風が舞い、鳴き声と驚くバトルが、昨日の敵は今日の友で、古い言葉があるけど振るのはこの友は明日も友達、そうさえ言えんに、憧れのポケモンマスターになりたいな、ならなくちゃ絶対なってやる。ワカメン、ほーい、はい。夢はいつか本当になるって誰かが歌ってたけど、つぼみがいつか花開くように夢は叶うもの、いつもいつでもうまくいくなんて保証はどこにもないけど、そういやそうじゃ、いつでもいつも本気で生きてるこいつたちがいる。憧れのポケモンマスターになりたいな、ならなくちゃ絶対なってやる。憧れのポケモンマスターになりたいな、ならなくちゃ絶対なってやる。イエーイ。Last 乾杯、last 乾杯。Small 乾杯。わあ。Blah blah 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 blah. Campfire, arigato. Thank you. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. The goat meme? Huh? Blah 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 blah. Huh? Blah 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 blah. Huh? Blah 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 blah. Huh? It's Toho time. Hey, Frisimi, welcome. Oh, oh. Dun 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 dun. 流れてく時の流れてもけられる世界ほらくるくる回った私から離れる心も見えないわそう知らない自分から動くこともなく時の隙間流され続けた知らないわ周りのとなど私は私それだけ夢見てる何も見てない語るも無駄な自分の言葉悲しむなんて使えるだけよ何も現実少せばいいのともと言葉当たられても自分の心ただ上の空もし私から動くのなれば全て変えるのなら黒にするこんな自分に未来はあるのこんな世界に私はいるの今切ないの今悲しいの自分のこともわからないまま歩むことさえだけを人のことなど知りもしないわこんな私も変われるのならもし変われるのなら白になるThey weren't wrong, that apple was bad.流れてく時の流れてもけらるさがほらくるくる回った私から離れる心も見えないわそう知らない自分から動くこともなく時の隙間だからさら続けた知らないわ周りのことなど私は私それだけ夢見てる何も見てない語るも無駄な自分の言葉悲しむなんで使えるだけよ何も現実少せばいいの戸惑う言葉与えられても自分の心ただ上の空もし私から動くのならば全て変えるのなら黒にする動くのなれば動くのなれば全て壊す全て壊すわ悲しむなれば私の心白く変われるあなたのことも私のことも全てのこともまだ知れないの思いも豚をあげてもあれば全て壊すのなら黒になれWow, the video for it is so cool! Every single time I watch it, it's so amazing. Yay! Bachi bachi! Bachi bachi! Who made the video? I have no idea. Bachi bachi arigato! Take a bow. Wow. Wow, wow. Everybody, thank you so much for the stream today. We did so much. We played games. We sang. We learned how to solve the Monty Hall problem. Yeah, it was a good day. And we're ending. We are ending. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna miss you guys. Let's see if this new schedule system works well for me. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I had so much fun today. Thank you for playing with me and hanging out with me and everything. Wow. Time to get back to work. Good luck in work, okay? Good luck, everybody. Have a good night. And good luck if you have stuff to do today. See you later. Mwah. Thank you. Let's see. Maybe today Cat Channel's doing something. Oh, Cat Channel. I guess it might be kind of a waste to read Cat Channel with so many of you guys here. Maybe we should read Cat Channel. Meow meow. Thank you for the stream and sharing my clips. Thank you so much for the cheers. Thank you so much. I really love your clips, so I was happy to watch them and share them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Alrighty. Oh. Cat Channel is nice, but the cats aren't really doing much right now. They're just sitting. Let's read. Bobo. Let's read Mitten. The cats. Cat Channel's so cute. Ah. Cute cats. The cats are being pet right now. They're so cute. So cute. What? Oh? Oh, wrong command. I'm sorry. Okay. See you, everybody.